Hey everybody, this is Joseph Pasek, and welcome to the Fired Up Network. Welcome to a special edition of Wildcard on Saturday, since we got two NFL games on Saturday. First of which, who cares? Philadelphia Eagles and Washington Commanders at 5 p.m. I'm with Mark Everett Kelly, the two-time Emmy Award winner, and Angie. Angie, do you know why I say Mark Everett Kelly? Yes. Do you know why I say Mark Everett Kelly twice? Because he's a two-time Emmy Award winner. Now, Mark, since this is the second show you're doing with Angie, we forgot to mention Angie has texted me. What is it? Emmy Award winner for sports. What is that? How did you get that? So go ahead, Mark. Tell her.
How did I get it? When I worked on SportsCenter back in 2003, 2004, we got awarded Best Studio Show.
Twice.
Back-to-back years.
So you got awarded Best Studio Show, but what did you do to get that award?
I was the lead researcher for the show. I was responsible for a lot of the main graphics and a lot of the main stories. It depends. If you know how a show breaks down, if you know how it goes from the A block to the B block to the C block, to the story features that they run every day, to the score panels that they run, that's what it's. A lot goes into a broadcast.
Oh, for sure. My background's in PR, so I get it.
So Mark, let me ask you something very important here. Emmy Award winner and working for ESPN, and pretty good station, right? But Fired Up Network and the president of provinces of Canada and all that, and now on Roku, about you, maybe 150 million people could see your lousy face. Which is bigger, ESPN or 150 million people seeing your lousy face?
I would say 150 million people seeing my lousy face.
I'm glad you agreed. That Angie agrees that you have a lousy face too, or no, Angie?
No, not at all.
All right, enough talking here. Let's get to Philadelphia and Washington. Mark, the Washington quarterback's not playing. He's going to be gonzo for the year. All right, Jalen Daniels. Philadelphia, Jalen Hurts is going to play. Philadelphia needs to win big. Do you think they win?
I think Philadelphia's played so inconsistently of late. I mean, they did have the Raiders, which was, to me, like a bye. And then I thought a couple of weeks ago when Daniels came back that Mariota had them on a good track, if you remember that Sunday night game against Denver. Yeah. So I think that Mariota being back, I think he's got a little more to prove than Jaden Daniels, who was really just had a poor season, suffered through a lot of injuries, and after what he accomplished last year, there's really only one way for him to go, and that was down. And so we'll see how he comes back next year. But I like the Redskins in this.
All right, Angie, he likes the Redskins, but Philadelphia Eagles are the current Super Bowl champions.
Yes.
Do you tend to go Eagle, fly Eagles fly, or do you go for Donald Trump in Washington?
I have a lot of Philadelphia Eagles fan friends. They're going to kill me for saying this, but I'm going to go with Washington. I try to always choose the underdog.
What?
I always choose the underdog. Yeah. Philadelphia's favored to win. They've already won. Like, give it to somebody else. I'm not going to pick Washington because of Trump at all, but I'm going to pick Washington because they're the underdogs, and I want to give them that little bit of extra hope. I'm sending it out into the universe.
Listen and listen good. Since I'm the president of the provinces of Canada, the mayor-elect of North America, soon to run for the mayor of Mozambique, can't spell it, but I can run for it. I speak to Donald all the time, and because I speak to Donald, he's going to deport you. He's going to deport you to Sri Lanka. All right? He's going to deport you to Sri Lanka. Mark, I don't know if Sri Lanka is a better place than where you are right now. So I don't know. But both of you guys are going to be wrong. The Philadelphia Eagles are going to fly. They're going to fly, and they're going to fly away because they're going to win by not one touchdown, by not two touchdowns. I could see this game being 31-10 for the Eagles. And by the way, you have friends in Philadelphia? BS! You don't have Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella, Mark. I have Nikki Bella as my friend. She went to the Eagles game against the Raiders last week. And I'm telling you, Philadelphia 31 and Washington 10. Now, let's get to the second game on Saturday, and which should be better than the first. That's at 8:20. The Green Bay Packers invade Soldier Field to take on the Bears. The Bears. All right. So who do you got in this one? This is a very in the division. It's very critical. And Chicago, like you said on our show, you lose, you get to 7th. You win, you go to 1st.
Yeah. Well, last 2 weeks ago, the rematch that was in Green Bay, and Green Bay wound up winning, and then. The Bears kind of took care of business last week against the Browns. The Packers didn't. And I think the Bears are going to get revenge this week. I'll take them over the Packers.
All right, Ange?
I'm going to take the opposite. I'm going to choose the Packers. My father-in-law is a ride or die Packers fan. He's been rocking that sweater all week. So again, I think he's, sending that out into the universe. So I'm going to go with the Packers for this one.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Your father-in-law is a ride or die Green Bay fan.
Oh, yeah.
But the big question, Mark, stop texting me. Big question. I'm going to ask you that now. All right, Ange. Does he like cheese?
Does he like cheese? Maybe.
Yeah, does he like cheese? Mark knows what I'm talking about.
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe? Don't you know what your father-in-law likes?
He likes cheese. I mean, who doesn't like cheese? Even lactose people like cheese.
But hold on. You said your father-in-law. You don't know if he likes cheese. It was your birthday.
Everybody likes cheese.
Did get you anything? Did the father-in-law get you anything for your birthday?
What kind of cheese are you asking about? Because there's different kinds of cheese.
This is a football show, not talking about cheese. Let's hope it's not a cheese game. Anyways,
that's true.
Mark,
that's true.
You picked Green Bay, correct? No, you picked Chicago.
No, he picked Chicago.
Yeah, you picked Chicago, and you picked Green Bay.
Yeah.
Right? Well, the hell cares who wins? I don't care who wins because the next show we're doing, Crunching the Numbers, we're going to talk about the world's greatest team, the Buffalo Bills. Now, Mark, let's talk about your sponsors. And Ange wants to know how you could get $501 off cars. Go ahead. You can't.
Get $500 off.
Oh my gosh, these guys are killing me.
You can get $500 off if you mention my name with Bobby Ledbetter's Twin City Auto Sales. You got 2 locations, one in Gadsden and one here in Fort Payne. And I don't know if anybody has been through the car buying experience. It's not very pleasant. It can be very unpleasant, but with Bobby and his staff, it's always something that you don't forget, and you wind up coming back, and you're a customer for life if you go there once. And for Miles Smith, he runs the Cattle Stampede, which is a very good restaurant. It's a buffet-style restaurant for middle-class families. They have a senior special that they run every day, and everything they make is really, really good. I wouldn't say that if I didn't eat there myself, and I do. Only because it's better than anything I would be able to buy anywhere else.
All right. Check out his major sponsors and tell everybody how they could see potentially 150 million people could witness the greatest hair, the president of the provinces of Canada, even though Mark, he needs, you're losing hair, Mark. Look, and tell them to bend down. I've seen bald spots there. Come on. All right, Ange, tell them.
No. So we are now streaming on Roku. All you have to do is search Fired Up, one word, and then network, or even just Fired Up, one word. We are streaming on all Roku devices, on any smart TV. If you do show us through a DM or even post in your stories and tag us that you did download the Fired Up app on the Roku network, show us a screenshot and you will be eligible to win NFL jerseys. We've got Maple Leafs jerseys and a few other giveaways for the rest of the holiday season. So, the more times you share, comment, like, all those things, the more chances you have to win.
All right. And you forgot Mark Everett Kelly's Josh Allen.
Oh, yes. And if you mention Mark Everett Kelly, you will get a bonus entry. And he might possibly wear a Bills jersey. Maybe.
Not jersey. He's going to wear Josh Allen shorts.
He's not going to do that. Maybe a jersey. Maybe a jersey.
It cost me.
You couldn't handle that much traffic if I did the
I couldn't handle. It's too small for us to handle. That's right. All right. Stay tuned for Crunching the Numbers. Thanks a lot, guy and girl, here on the Fired Up Network.